Hello, this is a quick and short video which explains how to convert the recordings in your Read the Words account into an audio podcast. Once the service has been activated for your account, when you go to my RSS audio podcast link here in your account, you'll find a page which comes up which allows you to set up various configuration parameters for your audio feed. Now, the audio feed service has two versions. The default version is in which you can convert the RSS feed of any website into an audio podcast, which can then go into iTunes. But what you're looking for here is the manual feed settings, which is a much more simpler option, and it lets you convert your recordings in your Read the Words account into an audio podcast. So you may or may not want to fill up these fields, but you can set up some default values, and you go down here, click on manual feed settings, and you have just one thing to choose: whether you want all your recordings to go into the podcast, or you want to select certain recordings from your account. If you select certain recordings, only those recordings will go into the podcast. Suppose I choose 4 recordings and I said save. So now only these 4 recordings will be in the audio podcast. So I'm going to go back and say use all my recordings. So once you've made this setting, you don't have to come back and make any more changes. So if you've selected all your recordings, then the audio podcast will always generate the latest set of your recordings, as in when you add new recordings or you remove existing ones, the audio podcast will always be in sync with whatever recordings are there within your account. And this is the link which hosts the audio podcast. All the audio podcasts are hosted on readthewords.com. So you can give this link to other people or send it via mail to someone else if you want them to be able to hear your audio podcast. And this is also the link which you feed into other podcasting applications in phones or computers. So this is how it looks, and each recording is generated as an audio MP3 which will play. So this is all you need to do to set up your manual RSS audio podcast. Thank you.